The time is 10:02 a.m. Thursday, September 2nd, 2021. The news headline: Army Chief Yahaya visits NDA after bandit attack. Major Datong still missing. The news in full. The Chief of Army Staff (COAS), Lieutenant General Farouk Yahaya, on Wednesday visited the Nigerian Defense Academy (NDA) over the recent security breach. Daily Post records that on August 24th, bandits attacked the residential area of the NDA campus in Afaka. 2 officers were murdered, 1 kidnapped, and 1 injured. Yahaya got a first-hand brief on the incident and commiserated with the commandant, Major General I.M. Yusuf, and the academy. Yusuf said Major Christopher Datong is still missing and confirmed that efforts to rescue him are ongoing. He informed the COAS of measures being taken along with 1 Division Nigerian Army, the Nigerian Air Force, and other security agencies in Kaduna to prevent future attacks. The commandant added that the invasion had reinforced the cohesion of the entire academy community, speaking that Yahaya hailed Yusuf, GOC 1 Division Air Officer commanding Air Training Command, and other security heads for their contributions to Datong's search. The visit of the COAS followed that of Chief of Defense Staff (CDS) General Leo Irabo. The time is 10:04 a.m. The news analysis. This is shortly after the Speaker of Kaduna State House of Assembly, Alhaji Yusuf Zailani, described the invasion of Nigerian Defense Academy by bandits in the early hours of one Tuesday as an assault on the country's territorial integrity. Recall that bandits on Tuesday invaded the premises of NDA in Kaduna, killing 2 soldiers and kidnapping 1. The bandits are said to have demanded 200 million ransom for the kidnapped soldier. Reacting to the attack, Zailani, in a statement issued by his special advisor on media and publicity, Ibrahim Danfulani, in Kaduna, he said that the incident must be treated with all seriousness and thoroughly investigated. The speaker described the NDA as the premier training citadel for members of Nigeria's armed forces and pride to the country and Africa. He said the attack on that kind of institution was unacceptable and must be investigated by the military hierarchy. It is disheartening and unfortunate for such an attack to have taken place, catching those in charge of its internal security off guard, he said. While commending security personnel for making efforts to decimate bandits and insurgents nationwide, he said that they should not let the NDA incident demoralize them. I sincerely commiserate with the families of those who lost their lives. I am, however, pleased that the NDA authority have given assurance that the assailants are being trailed and that they will be apprehended, he noted. Meanwhile, the People's Democratic Party (PDP) has said that the decision by some state governments to evacuate their citizens from violence and terror-ridden states, including Plateau, further confirms that Nigerians have lost faith in the capacity of the President Muhammadu Buhari, and all Progressive Congress (APC) administration to secure the nation. The party stated this in a statement issued by Kola Olungbondiyan, its national publicity secretary, on Tuesday. The Olungbondiyan lamented the growing insecurity, noting that it was so disheartening and that it has deteriorated under President Buhari and the APC's incompetent and compromising watch, that suspected bandits now have the temerity to attack military formations, including the Nigerian Defense Academy (NDA) Kaduna, where they killed 2 officers and abducted another senior officer, Datong. The party added that bandits and terrorists are now freely ravaging communities in Kano, Kaduna, Kogi, Benue, Zamfara, Adamawa, Taraba, Borno, Yobe, Imo, and other states of the Federation, including the president's home state, Katsina, where the governor Aminu Bello Masari has now asked victims of terror to defend themselves. It is distressing that, having lost hope in the capacity and commitment of the President Buhari-led APC administration to protect their citizens, state governments are now sending vehicles to University of Jos, Plateau State to evacuate their citizens. This shows their complete loss of confidence in the APC administration and empty promises by the Buhari presidency. It is more disheartening that while our nation is under turmoil and while hundreds of helpless Nigerians, including innocent students, are languishing in kidnappers' den, President Buhari and APC leaders are more interested in their lavish funfair with state-owned resources and facilities. The PDP noted that violence and acts of terrorism had escalated across the country due to the incompetence and compromises of Buhari administration, as well as its refusal to heed wise counsel from well-meaning Nigerians, including the PDP, on how to secure and stabilize the nation. It further said, moreover, the APC has failed to account for hoodlums, thugs, and terrorist elements they imported from neighboring countries as political mercenaries to unleash violence on Nigerians and muzzle the 2019 general elections. The PDP charged Nigerians to hold the APC directly responsible for the escalated acts of terrorism in the country, as history will continue to mark this administration for its mass failure in governance and for plunging our nation into the worst form of hardship and suffering ever. And just recently, the Army Chief Yahaya visited the Lieutenant General Farouk Yahaya de Kohas, which is the Chief of Army Staff. On Wednesday, he visited the Nigerian Defense Academy over the security breach. Yahaya got a first-hand brief on the incident and commiserated with the Commandant, Major General I.M. Yusuf, who is the Commandant of the NDA Academy. Yusuf said that Major Christopher Datong, who is the officer that was kidnapped,